Between the times when the oceans drank Atlantis and the rise of the sons of Arius, there was an age undreamed of, and unto this Kieran, destined to be trapped in a hellish sky dimension against his will. It is I, his chronicler, who alone can tell you of his saga. Let me tell you of the days of sky adventure. Dun-dun-dun-dum, dum-dum, dum, da-da-da. Well, hello and welcome to day 10. Oh, it's a hell of a drop down here. I should probably put some fences or something. But yes, welcome to day 10, and that was the greatest intro to anything you've ever heard. Admit it. Even greater than the other intro, which was the greatest intro ever. You know what I mean? Now, before we get started, I have a couple of announcements. Firstly, I've created a playlist for this series. There should be a link in the middle of your screen right about now, because magic. So if you go there, if you bookmark that or something, it will make it a lot easier to watch all the episodes without having to, faff about and find them. Okay, and secondly, I'm not sure, I pride myself on having some variety on this show, but I'm aware that possibly not everyone got pleasure out of last episode's kind of creationism rant with a bit of logic and science and atheism thrown in. But I like to kind of mix all my interests together because I love games and I love talking about crap like that. So if you didn't enjoy that, I'm sorry, but that was just that episode. I have a whole bunch of new conversation topics now, so you should be alright. If you didn't enjoy it, don't worry. I've got new stuff. Okay. So yes, we are in the was it Le Chateau de Chat? I'm still very proud of that name. Day 10, still trying to build the chateau, which will be my fortress of solitude. I will get a throne and sit on it with a crown upon my troubled brow. It will be awesome. So yes, at the moment, my highest priority is, at the end of the last episode, a whole bunch of mobs were trying to invade the chateau and kill me. So I'm trying to get this place defensible. Is that a word, defensible? It is now. I'm trying to get defensible because you see, look, even now what I've done, only spiders will be able to get in easily. So that's already an improvement. Ow. So, like I said, my first priority is I want to try and get this place in a state where it's serviceable. But and once I've accomplished that to an extent, if you recall, hang on. You see that? Oh, I don't think you can actually. Hang on. Well, it's hard to see, but off in the distance, on the top left, there was that cave under that hill. I thought that looked interesting and worthy of exploration, so we might go in there. But only once I'll have to earn that. That'll be my spelunking, but I'll have to earn that. So yes, today, what shall we be doing? I'll be doing that. I'm hastily trying to look at my notes. Yes, I need to build shelter. I'm getting that. The chateau is in progress. I'm going to have a kind of a thing coming out here, and there'll be stairs. I want to flatten this out as well. All this junk. I need more stone as well if I want to get anywhere. So, oh god, I remember at one point I had a whole bunch of coal, but now I've run out, haven't I? I want to plant seeds. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk about my various conversation topics. Okay, one thing I wanted to talk about was Nicolas Cage. Any Nicolas Cage fans out there? Because you see, yesterday I watched a silly film with Nicolas Cage in it. I probably would never have watched it if it didn't have Nick Cage in it. I'm a big Nick Cage whore. Can I just go and get my gold? I want to make more gold picks, because that's all gold is good for. Other than my armor might break at one point. Whoa, hello. Hello, Mr. Enderman. I'm going to call him the Twiglet Man. That's my new name for him. I'm giving everything nicknames. What is it? The creepers are Keplers. The skeletons are Jasons. The Slendermen, not Slendermen, Endermen. What you know what I mean? They're Twiglet Men now. And what have I missed? The zombie. I called them undead cunts at one point, but I don't think that's really the best nickname. You know, I can't think of one now. Oh well. Where's my gold? Here's my gold. I want to make a bunch of picks. But yes, Nicolas Cage. What the movie I watched was The Sorcerer's Apprentice, which was a silly Disney family-friendly thing. This echoes back to what I was talking about before, the difference between family-friendly and, you know, overly kiddie. And I think The Sorcerer's Apprentice is family-friendly without being sickeningly kiddie, because it did have some awesome bits, you know, it was Nicolas Cage as a sorcerer who could like ride around on a magic metal eagle and spew fire everywhere. It was amazing. But the reason I love Nicolas Cage so much is I love actors who are clearly they have a sense of humor. They're clearly aware that they are in some silly thing and they're just kind of hamming it up for the fun of it. Other examples include Arnie in Total Recall and pretty much everything else he's ever made. Who else am I thinking of? Michael Ironside in Highlander 2. If you've ever watched Highlander 2, we might talk about that in a bit. No spoilers, but Sorcerer's Apprentice was fun. I enjoyed it. It was surprisingly not awful. A part of me did have a horrible feeling it would just be horrendous and unwatchable, but it turned out to actually be remarkably decent and even entertaining in places. It was very computery, you know. I would have liked some more actual practical effects, but you know, old-fashioned me, whatever. But my favorite Nicolas Cage movie is Lord of War. Have you seen that? That's the one where he plays it's like a drama with dark comedy. He's a global arms dealer, and it kind of follows his life of arms dealing. And it sounds like a very strange thing. It has this serious message that I don't care about as much. The main reason I like it so much is because first of all, it's really, really well done for what it is, so I can appreciate that even if I don't actually care about it as much. But it's also just incredibly hilariously dark in places. Like the film begins with this really notorious sequence. During the credits, there's this thing which plays where I think it's a Johnny Cash song playing while you follow a bullet. It's made you see a bullet being made in the factory, shipped across the world, loaded into a gun, and then eventually fired into someone's face. And that's the credit sequence. While it has this really jaunty Johnny Cash song playing. And right after I saw that credit sequence, I knew that I was going to love that movie. And it never it never stopped being awesome. But if dark drama doesn't seem to appeal to you, if you want more action, um, and if you're a Sean Connery fan, you need to watch The Rock, which it probably sounds like I'm being paid to recommend these movies, but yeah, I wish I was. I do. That would be very nice if I could be paid to do things, you know. But The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery infiltrating Alcatraz. It's without a doubt my favorite Michael Bay movie. No goddamn giant robots with massive steel bollocks hanging about. None of that nonsense. Oh, my brain is just elsewhere. But yes, and I have another thing. I have another thing. Nicolas Cage. I have come into possession of a Nicolas Cage movie that I haven't got around to watching yet, even though it sounds amazing. Okay, it's called Drive Angry, and here is the plot synopsis as described on the back of the box, more or less. Okay, right? Nicolas Cage escapes from hell. I'm already sold, but it gets better. Nicolas Cage escapes from hell in order to rescue his granddaughter from being sacrificed by a crazy cult. Do I need to say anything more? That is the best idea anyone has ever had. And I say that quite a lot, but that is, without hyperbole, just about the greatest thing. I'm pretty sure humanity can only go downhill from there. And for all I know, the film itself is pretty boring. I haven't got around to it yet, even though you'd think I would. You'd think I would. It sounds amazing. I don't understand why I haven't got around to it yet, but I haven't. And I don't understand how, that idea. I can't think of based on the idea alone, I can't think of how this film could possibly not be amazing. It's just, but, try as I might, I cannot think of a flaw in this plan. It could go horribly wrong, but the plan is perfect. That's kind of the situation. As you can see, I want to get this floor done because it was kind of a hodgepodge of bits and bobs. And I was just thinking back to that amazing intro I did a few minutes ago. So, was that day 10? Day 10 is already gone. Wow. That's... I was considering, depending on how long my conversation topics last for, I was considering making this an extra long episode, if you're lucky, I know. I need more coal, and I'm aware that there's some down here. Okay, oh. These trees keep popping up quicker than I can harvest them, practically. Okay, can I just look? Yes. Oh, another Nick Cage movie is, Face Off. Ever seen that? It's got, oh, what's his name? The bloke from Pulp Fiction. Not Samuel L. Jackson. It's an awkward name, Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know why they couldn't just call him Sam L. Jackson. Is there already a Sam L. Jackson? It's incredibly awkward. But, oh, what's his name? He Saturday, disco guy with the. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember his name now. I don't know my actors really, except for like Arnie and Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. But he's in Oh my god. Oh, sweet mother of what? No, oh, hang on. I'm trying to seal this up so nothing climbs in and falls on me. Oh, okay. Like gravel might fall on me. Hang on. Like I was saying. Oh my god! Diamond! Diamond! Diamond makes everything better. Oh my. Okay, I came down here for coal and ended up with diamonds. That was not expected. Are we even 10 minutes in and I've already made an amazing discovery? This may be my favourite episode yet. Oh, there's a whole bunch of lava out there. That's quite pretty. Well, we're in the money. I hope I have room for all this. Well, I'm kind of gobsmacked that I am also just horrendously terrified that some zombies or something are going to come out of nowhere and make me fall down. I'm putting gravel down as kind of a fence to stop me falling off. But Jesus, I'm just sorted now. Of course, I'll probably fall off and die trying to pick all this up, but so long as that doesn't happen. Wow, it's a good thing I had my iron pick on me. Otherwise, I'd have been a bit stuck and had to go get one. But, yes, I've been, since I mentioned Sean Connery and all that jazz, and in fact, Highlander 2, in fact, this is a nice segue. It's probably no surprise to you that I'm a massive Highlander fan, and when I say that, I mean almost entirely the first movie and nothing else. I'm a Highlander fan. Oh, there's a zombie burning to death, never mind that. But yeah, the first Highlander, I'm not going to spoil anything because if you haven't seen it, your life is not complete yet. But if you've ever had any interest in 80s fantasy movies, there is no excuse for not seeing Highlander. It is essential viewing. It has so much style, and it's just such an unusual idea. The thing, it's like, oh, okay, let's just put a bit of a yeah, there you go. Okay, ooh, another one. Our old friend the shift key is coming in handy here. Fuck me, it's a lot of diamond. Diamonds are Kieran's best friend. What was I talking about? Highlander, yes. The first Highlander has all this style and crap. It's just, I love I love the idea. I love the way the plot is presented. The way, it's a lot of the story is told through flashbacks, and it's done really well. And when it starts out, you have no idea what's going on, and then gradually you kind of drip fed information, and and it's just so awesome. I don't want to say much more, but if I have one warning is it's not exactly there is quite a bit of awesome. When there are sword fights, they are awesome, but there isn't actually an awful lot of fighting in the movie overall. It's not, a lot of movies these days are just 90 minutes of non-stop CGI fighting nonsense. But if you've ever watched the first Conan movie, which by the way has almost nothing to do with Conan, but is still awesome, and it was Arnie's breakaway movie, it was, because until that movie he'd never really made it big in Hollywood, and that was the movie that got him going. I think Terminator was his very next movie after the Conan sequel, so he kind of went from strength to strength there. But I think Terminator is a bit overrated, actually, but I do think it's cool. Um, the thing about Terminator is it's the Arnie franchise everyone knows. It's the mainstream Arnie franchise. And because I'm a hardcore Arnienator fan, I have to, be all hipster and like the more obscure ones. Oh my god, this diamond, man. Fuck me. Did I get all that coal as well? Yeah, I got a bit of coal, I got a whole crap load of diamond. Let's get these back to the chateau and commence excavation. Hello. I want to get this coal here, but I'm still horrified things are going to drop on me. What was I talking about? Highlander, yes. Highlander also has one of my favourite soundtracks of any movie. It's got music by Queen, first of all, which, you're already off to a good start. But on top of that, the orchestral soundtrack by Michael Kamen is also amazing. And there's this one montage in particular in which the music is just so just gobsmackingly, jaw-droppingly, ear-caressingly gorgeous. You're like, this is the most epic thing ever. And there's a whole bunch of Twiglet man going on today. I'm not going over there. This place is too dark. I need to light it up. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, Jason Assault. Jason Assault. That should be a thing. That's a movie now. Jason Assault. Jason and the Argonauts, Part 2. Jason Assault. I've kind of run out of. No, Jason. No, I was trying to make a door. Okay, hang on. Let me get my brain in order. Get the coal in there. This place is pretty badly lit up. I need to put the glowstone in the floor. That's my grand plan I mentioned before. Is I'm going to put glowstone in the floor, and it'll look cool without taking up space. There's a zombie coming at me. Ow! Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, is that day 11 on the horizon? We're into double digits, aren't we? That's cool. I didn't notice that. I've been here so long. I'm wasting away. I've been living on zombie flesh. This can't be good for my, eating rotten flesh every day. Can't be good for you.